brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Sanders going to throw on 4. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Dallas.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Dive play straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The give here on 2nd. He has room past the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Cowboys first down.
From the red zone on 1st.
And the Cowboy first down.
Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. We've got a screen to the running back. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Play action, Levis. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
A play fake. Now Levis to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
29 down, 19.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Diamond.
They'll go Levis. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Like 90.
Driving forward with Scatteroo. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Tracy.
From the gun, Levis. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
22 Linda.
Levis to the air now. This one's caught. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Levis to throw on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Levis. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of engines.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Cowboys.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Connects on the crosser. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Trap 50, trap. Here we go, here we go. 60 bicep, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer, 19 touch. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Darius Slayton on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Short. And it's Tracy. Diamond.
Scatteroo now from the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action. Here's Levis. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
10 yards on the play.
22 window,
It's
22
now
window.
3rd down.
49, Mike 49.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Sanders back to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Hey, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
He's got it. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Giants 7. Jody
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now Levis. He finds Neighbors right side and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw, Levis. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
In punt formation for the Giants.
And plenty of hang time on this one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Here he goes again. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 7. Joey Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up, 1st and 10. Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Levis setting to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and long. Here's Levis. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Play action, Sanders. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on.
Going again here, Sanders. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Fade as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Taken at the 2. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff, Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up, 1st and 10. Give right side, it's Scatterbo. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Scatterbo on 2nd down. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Denzel Ward. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Wheels. Entertain. Decide. 40 Rita. 29 now. Rita.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Mike 13. 19.
4th down, here's Levis. Throw is caught by the back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
49, Mike
1st
49.
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mate. Here's down, Mike. 54 Rita.
On 1st down, this is Scatterboo. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Mike 0. Diamond. 18. Panda.
This is Gray. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
0. 18. Touch. 24 Linda. Select 18 Green.
That one's out and cut on the right side. We got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. The defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it. Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Levis. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboo. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18. Set.
Running with Scannaboo. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun now for Levis. He puts some juice on it. Deep brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Scannaboo here on the ground. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
The Cowboys 16-yard line.
Levis to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
It's a gain of
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Screen here for Scannaboo. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Scannaboo here on 1st and goal. Good defensive stand here. They push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys 4-yard line.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Making that throw, double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Giants 14.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Give left side. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Into traffic, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys moments away from win number 12.
First down, Dallas.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That second down run is only going to manage a yard. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurrying into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Game's kick is good, and the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Levis. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Hey, in this situation, why not? I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here. And again, it's Levis. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has the Cowboys' 1st down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they take their first skirmish with their division rival.